Hello and welcome to the home of NASCAR racing, the Charlotte Motor Speedway, as we slide along here in our former Penske chassis, car number 66 here. That's the car that Austin Cindric won a couple of speedway races with, and we've had out in Vegas and at the Auto Club Speedway where we had a couple of good runs. It's got a new Ford engine in it, so we're looking fast. And speaking of fast, my career progression might be just on the cusp of accelerating a little bit, because I have signed on to a management, and it's not any management. It is Kevin Harvick Incorporated management. It's KHI, where I will be under their banner when it comes to handling, sponsorship deals, maybe future rides, which of course would help me a ton in my future endeavors when it comes to the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and also trying to maybe secure a ride in the Cup Series for 2024. But yeah, that's all the news we got today. So we're now signed to a pretty big name, pretty well connected agency when it comes to drivers. So don't be surprised if maybe we got something lined up, something new for the next season within the next couple of weeks. All right, let's qualify here in our first race under the management of Kevin Harvick and Kevin Harvick Incorporated. KHI management there, one lap to hopefully get ourselves off the back row. Not want to qualify back there like we did at Darlington, even though we had some good qualifying efforts, of course, a couple of front row starts. A good quality effort at Dover. See where we time in the Avail Ford Mustang here in America's home for racing. 30.7, that is pole position. Mike Snyder's on the front row with me. Pace car's off, and I'm gonna lead the field to the green for the first time ever. Wow. Through the Geico restart zone we go. Green is out, little wheel spin, little too excited there on the giddy up and go. But I think we've beaten the 19 of Snyder. Up into fourth gear we go. Not the best of starts there for me. A little loose, jumping all over the place. But I think we're gonna get ourselves 5 bonus points for leading a lap here, which will be our 11th lap led of the season. Kyle Larson is taking over second position, 50 laps. That is the distance. And here we go. Got a little up high here on the entry of one Larson, the champion, who I've had a bit of a side-by-side action at Kansas in my first Cup start. Now challenges me here for the race lead. We're trying to hang on around the outside, side-by-side with Kyle. Still got the nose ahead at the line. I think the 2021 Cup champ will look to lead this race and maybe even try to win it, even though we're hanging on tight around the outside, still not letting this lead go that easily. Get Mike Snyder behind on the outside line, Justin Allgaier behind on the inside line, John Hunter Nemechek just a little behind, so there is some action going on here, and we still got the nose at the line, trying to fight off Larson as good as we can, get the first win for the 66 car. For Carl Long as an owner. Larson takes the lead down the backstretch, but we'll try to switch back on the inside of 17. Beautifully done, I think, here. Are we clear Larson? I think we are. He's still there, but now we're clear him. We still kept the lead. Nice. Nice. if we lead this lap, we will have equaled our total of the last 11 races in just a matter of minutes, which we are able to do. Larson is still in pursuit. The other ones kind of dropped back. Saw Snyder battle with his teammate Nemecek there behind. Allgaier behind the 20 car, of course. Allgaier 8 points behind Nemecek in the championship battle. The first third of the season has been completed. And yeah, we're looking quick here so far. I love that. And as we lead this lap, we will have, yeah, doubled our total laps led of the season, and we will have led more laps in a single race than we have in the last 11 races total, which is almost a miracle for this team in and of itself. So I really like what I see. Just don't mess up anything, any battles, any side-by-side action. If we enter lap traffic, don't mess up the pit stops. And you know, this old Penske car with this apparently really good Ford motor, and of course the motivation I have with, you know, me knowing that I have a really good management partner on my side in KHI management, that, you know, that will, we could bookend this first pole, first win. What a magical night this will be. We're gonna concede the lead for a trip down to pit lane, which I'm apparently the only one. But the good thing is I have an empty pit lane for myself, so I don't have to, you know, worry about maybe hitting someone, running over someone. Bit of a janky entry here, but 4 tires will go onto this car. Full tank of fuel. Okay, Larson now heads down on pit lane, so yeah. I just got myself an empty pit lane, you know. Someone stayed out. Don't know who that was, but it looked like Cas Gralla and maybe Brandon Jones. But I'm not sure. Ryan Sieg also stayed out. There's Larson out of pit lane. That means net race lead once again, once everything cycles through, will be still in number 1. Back in the lead, and yeah. Little over 3.5 seconds of a gap to Larson, so pitting 1 lap earlier definitely helped us, which is very nice to see. Very good. If it goes green all the way, I think we have the same strategy on our hand as we have at Vegas, I remember. Whereas, like, within the last couple of laps of the race, last 5 or 6 laps, we'll see some guys. We can't make it on fuel if it goes green all the way, so we'll have to come in within the last 5 or 6 laps of the race. So my plan right now really is to just pit lap 16, lap 31, and then with about 5 to go, hit pit lane once again if I can stretch it that way, if this goes green all the way. But for now, you know, we'll stick to trying to drive away from Larson, trying to stay out of trouble, and continuing to lead to hopefully a commanding victory here today. Got the car, just need to be the driver that can get that done. With the closing speed we have here on Richmond race winner Connor Mosack. Maybe he's just a little bit slow off the corner, but he just had like no top speed at all. Maybe he's struggling with corner grip, but you know, we're increasing the gap. We've driven off about a second from Larson the last 10 laps or so as we started the run, so we're about a second quicker, I guess, than him. I don't know how being quicker in seconds work. I don't fucking know. Only thing I know is that this old Mustang is quick, and this old Mustang is poised to visit victory lane once again, as it did the last time at the hands of Austin Cindric with a different team, but it is a race-winning car nonetheless. There's my teammate Timmy Hill in the 13 car battling for 30-something position. That's 33rd, I believe. It's a 91 slowing up there quite rapidly. I'm gonna put Timmy a lap down. Put the 91 lap down. That is Garrett Smithley. You know.
You're clear.
Now y'all can battle. That's the 33rd, by the way. So Timmy got some junk car, and I got the old Penske car with a new motor. So, you know, there's the difference in speed explained. We're on 20 to go, and if we run this tank of gas to the end, we're 1 lap short. So, yeah, if this goes green all the way, this is going to be a bit of fuel thriller. We come next time by. Down the pit lane. Of course, Larson must have been stuck in lap traffic or something, but he's dropped back quite substantially the past couple laps. 7 seconds behind. And I didn't have that much trouble with lap traffic so far, so been running decently here. Been going through traffic quite well. And there's the stop. And I hope that they come in again, but they may push it a couple laps longer. I haven't heard anyone tell me there's someone on pit lane. So yeah, there's Larson. He hasn't come down. That means I'm a 1 lap down to Kyle, but they should come this time by. I hope, at least. If they don't, this would be a massive throwaway. But I'm assuming they would come within the next couple laps. Just look at how much quicker I am. Yeah, there's someone. That's Myatt Snyder hitting pit lane. So I think these guys can push it to the end, and I think I could also, with the fuel I have, I can also push it to the end. So this is the final pit stop. Some guys just stayed out longer for fresher tires at the end, I guess, but I didn't think it was going to turn that way, but you can save fuel quite well here. There's Larson now, I think, coming down the pit lane. He is slowing down as the majority of the field is now in. 15 to go. You get about 17 laps, well, 18 to 19 if you run a bit slower towards the end of a run on 1 tank of gas. So yeah, I think we'll be good. I think some guys might not be able to make it, but I think the majority of them can, especially if they pit now. They got 15 laps to the end. Please no caution for that. Please no caution for that. We are in first position and 13 seconds clear of Myatt Snyder in second. So I'm assuming, I haven't had a look at the replay yet, but I'm assuming something must have gone wrong on pit lane. Someone must have blocked someone.
No.
I mean, the gap's slowly coming down, but then again, I'm just letting it slide, you know. I don't have any... I don't need to rush, you know. I just gotta roll it around the corners, ease it on the throttle, you know, just no pressure right now. In these closing stages of the race, 7 laps to go. Snyder still hasn't crossed the line. Now he has, and I've actually increased the gap, so he's probably in lap traffic or something, but we've yeah, we've you know, I want to say dominated. We dominated it. Yeah, let's be honest about what we did here. Top job. In my opinion, top job.
2 laps to go. 2 laps to go.
2 to go at Charlotte. 13.5 seconds is the gap to Myatt Snyder just behind. We're just gonna roll it through here. Not gonna do anything that could possibly ruin this race. Gonna save a little bit of fuel for what will hopefully be my victory burnout. crossing the line, white flag, next flag ends it, we are leading from start to almost finish. Parker Kligerman is a first-time winner at the California Speedway. Sammy Smith is a first-time winner at the Phoenix Raceway a couple weeks later. Brett Moffitt is a first-time winner at the Martinsville Speedway. Connor Mosack is a first-time winner at the Richmond Raceway this season. There's gonna be a fifth first-time race winner. It's a first race win for me as a driver and for Carl Long as a team owner as we win the Alsco Uniforms 300 at Charlotte.
Damn, nice job.
What a magical night this is. Pole, most laps led from start to finish.
Great job, brother. Great job today.
Car 66, an old Penske car,
All day, baby. Way to get it done, man.
a refurbished Ford engine,
Take your time. Do us a little burn out there.
a team that last year, the heads of JJ Yaley, has been pushed in the right direction, and with the right driver and the right financial backing, it's moved in the right direction to capture its first win in the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
Here, guys, start picking up all this other crap stuff here that we've got. The whole rig and then chassis bending rig. Start picking that shit up. The tire just fucking came apart. Here, guys, start picking up all this other crap stuff here that we've
Now
got.
we ran out of fuel, gotta be pushed to
Whole rig
victory
and then
lane,
chassis
but
bending rig. Start picking that shit up.
what a great run, what a great run. Snyder second, so the 1-2 that started the race finishes the race in that order. Austin Hill, Larson, Custer, Nemechek, Sammy Smith, Allgaier, Berry, Brandon Jones. Wow. Wow. And that is our first win of the season, of our career. We came into this race with 10 laps led 42 today. John Hunter Nemechek and Justin Allgaier dead even for the points lead. Jeff Burton, we are move one spot ahead actually, and we're now 74 behind. Chandler Smith is there, Brett Moffitt, Creed, Herbst, Hill in the top 10 after finally getting his first win last time of the season, and then kind of course now getting his stuff together apparently. And Brandon Jones hangs on for the final top 10 spot. Portland is up next, a road course race. After that, it's also a road course race at Sonoma. And it's Nashville and another road course race. So the next 4 races is going to be 3 road courses and 1.33 mile oval, which is very fun. So next 4 weeks, going to be pretty exciting, I think. We finally broke through for our first win. Hopefully plenty more to come with this team. Yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, subscribe. See you next time. Have a good one, and goodbye.